Good afternoon, everyone. This is meteorologist Andrew Pinero. Haven't uploaded a video in a while because I was just barely getting over bronchitis. Still coughing up a little bit, but it's much better now. I'm not coughing nearly as much. It was definitely a struggle to try and not cough on television over the weekend. So I want to give you a quick little update with the studio on a couple of things that I've been doing. So let me flip the camera around, show you here. The biggest thing I worked on, this television, this is designed for kind of a weather center setup. So with the office I have over here, I have a couple of monitors that I can look at weather maps, and I can use this television as another monitor that I can wirelessly send the images, satellite radar, and different things up to this monitor. But this stand is on wheels. So what I can do is just unplug all the power cords, unlock the wheels. This would move over to this side of the green screen studio. Because what normally happens, this monitor on the side, this is how I see the green screen, everything on the green screen, just because there's nothing over here that I can actually see. So when I'm facing this way, I can see one way, but I can't really turn around at the moment. Because when I do, and right here, this is normally where the phone I'm recording on, this is where it would be sitting. And the other side, basically this is just the office. So that monitor on wheels will be coming over here. So I can have another view, so I can be looking either direction for whatever kind of content I'm trying to provide to you guys. So this is the biggest thing I was working on with the studio. A couple other things I was trying to neaten up the cables. Still got a little cable management to do here with some HDMI and Ethernet cables running around. Kind of tidied up the power cables a little bit. The echo is much better. I got some sound deadening around. It's still a little bit of an echo. And the last thing I'm going to try and do, I have this, looks like a blanket on the little bench over there. That's a curtain. So I'm going to have on this post over here, this post is going to be one end of this long rod right at the back there. That long rod, that's going to be connected between the top of this post and the wall over here. And that curtain is going to come up right over here. So behind that monitor, once I bring that monitor over this way, the curtain's going to go up behind it, also kind of blocking the reverberation from the sound waves. And then the last little thing, I haven't tried one of these before. I got a little Roomba. Kind of keep maintenance going on, keep it clean, because I have been, I did vacuum once. I had this old vacuum I pulled out from my college days 4 or 5 years ago. But I did vacuum once, and it did bring up quite a bit. So the Roomba it's on a schedule, so it's going to be keeping it on a regular cleaning basis. So that was a quick little studio tour I wanted to give to you guys. Now, a little quick weather update, and I want to try using this monitor to show you. So on the computer here, I do have a satellite and radar image. However, I'm going to see if I can push this to that external monitor, and then we could talk a little bit over there. Let's see. Have that going. Looks like that's turning on. Here we go. So those are paired. So now that the computer and the monitor, or the TV, are paired, I can push this image. I can push my display over here to the other screen. And we'll put this full screen. And we'll do a side-by-side so the satellite and radar you guys can see. It's kind of interesting to set up, and it's been just sitting around for quite a bit. There we go. All right, a little side-by-side here. All right, let's head over to that monitor. So a couple of things here. This is very nice to be able to have such a big screen to show a couple of different things. We are seeing over here this low pressure system spinning on the radar and over on the satellite, they've been sitting there for quite a while. So past, say, 3-4 days, this low pressure system's pretty much just been stationary. So we're seeing this have a lot of moisture just sitting right over there. We did have severe weather in the Midwest yesterday. I have a couple of buddies out there that were doing storm chasing, so I still got to check up on them. And that low pressure system on the satellite, you can just see it's not moving too much. It's just sitting there spinning. So this is going to be kind of an unsettled week because we're going to be having that weather system just sitting and spinning. It's not really going anywhere, so any precipitation, it's not going to be steady because it's kind of like tentacle arms as it's spinning around. Little bursts, and we had a burst this morning with pretty heavy rain. And then we're going to have a little break right now. We're going to have a bit more precipitation come through maybe tomorrow morning, but for tomorrow evening, Tuesday evening, it does look like we can see a bit more steady rain and maybe a little rumble of thunder as well. It's not a high likelihood, but it's definitely a possibility. Going through today, tomorrow, and Wednesday, we're going to be seeing really unsettled conditions. Thursday is the pick of the week where we will be seeing very nice conditions in the mid-50s to about 60 degrees, mostly sunny. So that's really the only glimmer of hope for this week. Otherwise, it's pretty unsettled, kind of raw and nasty kind of week. So this is meteorologist Andrew Pinero with a quick little weather update. Wanted to give you guys a little studio tour. If you want to leave any comments for any suggestions I should do, definitely leave them down below. Have a great day, everyone, and hopefully you don't get drowned out this week with all the rain on the way.